Ever feel like your medicine cabinet is more packed than your fridge? Honestly, I opened mine the other day and thought, am I running a pharmacy now? As we age, it's like our bodies start throwing tantrums, high blood sugar here, joint pain there, and don't even get me started on that stubborn fatigue that kicks in before lunchtime. But what if I told you there's a humble green leaf that's been quietly working wonders for centuries? Yep, papaya leaves, those overlooked parts of the papaya tree, are packed with healing potential. Today, I'm revealing 7 health issues these leaves might help ease, and they just might clear some space in your medicine drawer too. I'm in my 80s, and let me tell you, I've tried everything. Pills that made me drowsy, powders that tasted like chalk, potions that promised the moon and delivered a headache. But a few months ago, something changed. A friend introduced me to papaya leaf tea, and I'll be honest, I was skeptical. But after a few weeks of sipping it daily, I noticed real change. My energy picked up, my digestion calmed down, and even my blood sugar became easier to manage. And I'm not alone. Studies show that papaya leaves contain compounds like papain and flavonoids, which have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and blood sugar regulating effects. In fact, researchers have found that papaya leaf extract can significantly reduce blood sugar levels in diabetic mice, and early human studies are just as promising. So today, we're diving deep. I'll walk you through 7 health problems that papaya leaves may help relieve, from high blood pressure to joint pain, and how to use them safely at home. And stick around, because at the end, I'll share a bonus tip that made this routine even more powerful for me. Benefit 1, high blood sugar. Let's start with the big one, high blood sugar. If you're over 60, chances are you or someone you love is battling with it daily. I've been there, checking my numbers, watching every carb, and still feeling like my glucose levels were dancing the cha-cha on the monitor. That's where papaya leaf quietly stepped in. Researchers have found that papaya leaf extract can help lower and stabilize blood glucose levels. It's believed to work by protecting insulin-producing cells in the pancreas and enhancing the body's natural ability to use insulin more efficiently. In one study published in Nutrient Research, diabetic rats given papaya leaf extract saw a significant drop in blood glucose levels compared to those who didn't get the leaf. While more human research is still needed, these early findings are incredibly promising. But here's what really sold me, not just the science, but the results I felt. Within a few weeks of adding papaya leaf tea to my routine, my usual late morning sugar crash disappeared. My hands stopped trembling, and I wasn't scrambling for a snack at 10 a.m. And the best part? Papaya leaves don't spike your sugar like processed, diabetic-friendly drinks sometimes can. They're completely natural, rich in antioxidants, and gentle on the system. How I take it, I brew papaya leaf tea once a day, just a few dried leaves steeped in hot water. I usually drink it in the afternoon, and it's become part of my quiet routine. Always check with your doctor first, especially if you're on medication. For me, it's not just about numbers on a meter anymore. It's about feeling more stable, more steady, and finally gaining some peace of mind. Benefit 2, weakened immunity. If you're over 60, you've probably noticed that every little sniffle sticks around longer, and recovery from simple colds feels like a week-long battle. I used to say, if someone across town sneezes, I catch it. That's what weakened immunity looks like, and it's one of aging's most frustrating gifts. But here's something I wish I'd known years ago: papaya leaves are loaded with immune-boosting nutrients. They contain powerful antioxidants like flavonoids, tannins, and vitamin C, which all work together to fight free radicals, those troublemakers that damage your cells, and strengthen the body's defenses. According to a 2020 review published in Frontiers in Pharmacology, papaya leaf extract boosts the activity of white blood cells, especially those responsible for fighting viruses and bacteria. That's a fancy way of saying your body becomes better at protecting itself. Now, I'm not saying it's a magic potion, but since adding papaya leaf tea into my weekly routine, I haven't had to reach for my tissue box as often. Even during flu season, I noticed I bounced back quicker. Less coughing, less dragging my feet for days. Bonus perk. That daily tea ritual gives me a quiet moment to breathe and relax, something that also boosts immunity by lowering stress hormones like cortisol. My tip: brew 1 cup of papaya leaf tea 3 to 4 times a week. I pair mine with a slice of lemon or a touch of honey. It's a simple, soothing, and natural way to help my body stand strong. And let's be honest, at our age, we don't want to just deal with it. We want to feel strong, resilient, and ready to enjoy life without sniffling through it. Benefit 3: poor digestion. Let's talk tummy troubles. If you're anything like me, you've had days where even toast feels like a brick sitting in your stomach. Bloating, gas, constipation, those little joys of aging that no one warns you about. I used to joke that I could predict the weather based on how my stomach felt. Then, I found out papaya leaves might be nature's little secret for smoother digestion. Papaya leaves contain papain, a powerful enzyme that helps your body break down proteins, especially the heavier ones like meat or dairy. Think of papain as a digestive helper that lightens your stomach's workload. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Plant Studies found that papain improves bowel movement and nutrient absorption, helping reduce bloating, indigestion, and even occasional constipation. That's huge, especially if you're taking medications that can slow down your gut. Personally, I started sipping on papaya leaf tea about 30 minutes after lunch. Within a week, I noticed I wasn't as puffy in the afternoons, and I stopped reaching for antacids every other day. And let me tell you, regularity feels like a blessing in your 80s. My tip: brew a mild tea using fresh or dried papaya leaves, steep for 10 minutes, and enjoy after your heaviest meal of the day. Add a sprinkle of ginger for extra digestive support. So if your stomach's been grumbling, flipping, or just plain sluggish, this leafy little helper might be just what you need. Benefit 4: inflammation and joint pain. Let's talk about the creaks, cracks, and groans, and I don't mean your old floorboards. If you're waking up with stiff knees, sore fingers, or that dull ache in your back that follows you around like a shadow, you're not alone. In fact, over 54 million adults in the US suffer from arthritis, and the majority are over 60. It's no surprise, inflammation increases as we age, and our joints tend to pay the price. But here's where papaya leaves step in. Papaya leaves contain powerful compounds like flavonoids, papain, and beta-carotene, which have natural anti-inflammatory effects. These work to soothe inflammation from the inside, potentially easing symptoms of arthritis and other joint-related conditions. A study published in Pharmaceutical Biology found that papaya leaf extract significantly reduced inflammation markers in animal models, showing promising results for its use as a natural alternative to synthetic anti-inflammatories. Now, I'm not saying papaya leaves will make you do cartwheels at 85, but for me, they've helped reduce morning stiffness and those annoying "why does this hurt" moments. My favorite way to use it? I brew a papaya leaf and turmeric tea. Turmeric adds even more anti-inflammatory power, and together they feel like a little warm hug for my joints. Sip it in the late afternoon, it's soothing and calming all at once. So if your joints are sounding like a bowl of Rice Krispies, snap, crackle, and pop, papaya leaves might just help quiet the noise. Benefit 5: low platelet count. Let's say you get a small cut, and it seems to bleed forever, or you notice more bruises than usual, even when you haven't bumped into anything. If that's the case, you could be dealing with a low platelet count, and that can be serious. Platelets are those tiny blood cells that help your blood clot properly. And as we age, certain conditions like viral infections, medications, or even chronic diseases can cause those platelet levels to drop. This is where papaya leaf really shines, maybe more than any other natural remedy. Clinical studies, especially in dengue fever patients, have shown that papaya leaf extract can significantly increase platelet counts. One study published in the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Biomedicine revealed that patients who drank fresh papaya leaf juice twice daily saw their platelet counts rise faster than those who didn't. Now, even though most of us aren't battling dengue, these benefits apply to anyone struggling with low platelet levels due to other health issues. How does it help? Papaya leaves are packed with bioactive compounds like papain, alkaloids, and phenolic compounds, all of which may help stimulate the production of platelets in your bone marrow. My tip: if I'm feeling run down or dealing with recovery after a minor illness, I brew a cup of strong papaya leaf tea in the morning, no sweeteners, just straight. It's bitter, yes, but if it helps my body bounce back, I'll sip it gladly. So, if your doctor says your platelet count is dipping, or you're just feeling more fragile than usual, papaya leaves could be your natural backup. Benefit 6, Liver Detox. Let's talk about one of the hardest working, and most underappreciated, organs in your body, your liver. It's your built-in toxin filter, breaking down everything from medications and alcohol to processed foods and environmental chemicals. But as we get older, our liver doesn't bounce back as quickly. It can get sluggish, overloaded, and tired, just like the rest of us. The good news: papaya leaves contain compounds that help detoxify the liver and protect it from oxidative stress, which is basically damage caused by free radicals and inflammation. Studies show that papaya leaf extract boosts antioxidant activity in the liver, helping it do its job more efficiently. It's especially rich in vitamin E, vitamin C, and flavonoids, natural defenders that help reduce swelling and shield liver cells from damage. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology even found that papaya leaf extract may reduce liver enzyme levels, which tend to spike when the liver is under stress. That means papaya leaves may actually help your liver heal and regenerate. How I use it: I make a tea with 5 to 6 young, clean papaya leaves boiled in water for 10 to 15 minutes. I sip it slowly, especially after a day with heavier meals or medications. It's my version of a liver reset. And no, it doesn't taste like candy. But the benefits? Totally worth it. If you're over 60 and your liver's been working overtime for decades, a simple daily cup of papaya leaf tea could give it the break it deserves. Benefit 7, Fatigue. Let's be honest, fatigue after 60 hits differently. It's not just being tired. It's that bone-deep, nap feels like a vacation kind of exhaustion. You wake up tired. You eat lunch and need a nap. And by dinner, you're ready for bed again. So where does papaya leaf come in? Papaya leaves contain powerful nutrients that may fight chronic fatigue by supporting your body on a cellular level. Here's how. Mitochondrial support. The mitochondria are the energy factories of your cells. When they're not working well, neither are you. Papaya leaves contain compounds that may help improve mitochondrial function, so your cells produce energy more efficiently. That means more energy for you. They're also rich in vitamin C, B-complex vitamins, and phytonutrients like flavonoids and saponins, all of which help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two major culprits behind constant fatigue. One study published in Molecular Nutrition and Food Research found that natural plant extracts like papaya leaf may help increase antioxidant enzyme activity, protecting mitochondria and enhancing energy metabolism in aging adults. Personal story. Before I added papaya leaf tea to my routine, I'd get winded just walking from the bedroom to the kitchen. After a few weeks of drinking it regularly, I didn't feel like I was dragging myself through the day anymore. My body felt lighter, and my brain even clearer. Pro tip: try sipping papaya leaf tea mid-morning or after lunch. It's like fuel for your second wind, without the crash that comes with coffee or sugar. If you're tired of feeling tired, this humble leaf might be the natural lift your body's been asking for. And there you have it, 7 powerful reasons to give papaya leaf a second look. From fighting fatigue to balancing blood sugar, this humble leaf has been trusted in traditional medicine for generations, and now, modern science is catching up. I'm in my 80s, and I've tried a lot over the years. But few things have made me feel as naturally balanced and energized as papaya leaf tea. Of course, it's no magic cure, and you should always talk to your doctor before adding anything new to your routine. But if you're looking for a gentle, plant-based way to support your body, this might just be it. Want to try it for yourself? I brew 5 to 6 fresh or dried papaya leaves in water, simmer for about 15 minutes, and sip it warm like a tea. You can drink it once a day or a few times a week, whatever your body responds best to. Some folks even blend the leaves into smoothies, but fair warning, it's a bit bitter. You'll get used to it though, especially when you feel the difference. Which benefit surprised you the most? Have you ever tried papaya leaves? Let's talk in the comments, I'd love to hear your story. If you found this helpful, give it a like, share it with someone who could use a little natural healing, and don't forget to subscribe for more senior wellness tips every week.